Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys one of my subbies questions that I thought would be a great video. So I'm just going to get straight into this video and not blabber too much. So I'm going to post the question right here. So the question is, so Christina asks, can you describe the difference between a non-formaldehyde Brazilian blowout, a silk press and a texture release? Now, before I go ahead and start this video, please subscribe to the family. Ask me as many questions as you like. During this lockdown period in the UK, I'm going to be answering all of you guys' hair queries. So go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section below. What is formaldehyde? So forgive me if you see me looking this way, it's because I've got some notes that I'm looking at so that I can just get to the point of this video straight away. So formaldehyde is a chemical that is known to cause cancer. So I would not suggest anyone use formaldehyde in any of the chemical treatments that they provide. Formaldehyde actually is used to embalm dead bodies. Formaldehyde treatments are actually banned in the UK. So if anyone is using that on your hair, then you need to stop going to that stylist. So formaldehyde can be harmful to your respiratory system. It can cause shortness of breath, make you cough, and have a very irritated nose. We're living in a world full of a pandemic. Like right now we're on lockdown. We don't need anything that's gonna mess up our respiratory system. So stay away from these little gimmicks and little Brazilian keratin treatments that are all online that you can see. Stay away from them because you don't need them in your life. If you look on the ingredients of any product that you want to use and it has formaldehyde on it, don't do it, because at the time smelling the product you might think, oh, it smells nice or whatever, but when you start to blow dry your hair, the fumes, it's too much. I've actually known some stylists to use a mask when doing Brazilian keratin treatments because that's how toxic it is. Me, myself, I do not use any formaldehyde treatments. Next question, what is a keratin treatment? So a keratin treatment is also known as a Brazilian blow dry. So this can take anywhere between 2 to 2.5 hours. The keratin system that I use is called a Formaldehyde. The keratin system that I actually use does not contain any formaldehyde in it. So unlike the texture release, which I will speak about later, it is a protein-based treatment and it is a smoothing system that is also heat activated like the texture release. So it is said to deliver frizz-free, relax-like straightening. So the formula was developed by the company to enable people who were transitioning to natural to be able to wear their hair straight whilst they were transitioning. So this product is safe to use on relaxed hair. However, you have to have been transitioning for at least 6 months before you can have this Formaldehyde treatment put on there. So this treatment, when used correctly, highlight on correctly, can aid in hair growth and length retention. If used correctly, your curl pattern will return 100% to normal and you will be left with healthy hair. I've used this treatment for many years now. Me, myself, I haven't experienced anyone having some excessive heat damage from the treatment or their hair not going back to their natural texture. However, I have seen it before, but for me personally, I can't say that that's ever happened to myself. Next question. So what is a texture release? Now, to start off, I've got, I think, 2 videos on texture release. So if you haven't seen those videos, please pause this video and go ahead and open a new tab and look at that video because it's really in detail and in depth. I explain exactly what is contained in a texture release, what it does to your hair. I even do a demonstration on a client, but I actually explain step by step what a texture release is. So that is a little bit more in depth, but I will brush over what a texture release is quickly now. So texture release is a heat activated treatment. Unlike most keratin treatments, it focuses on moisture. This treatment is a heat activated treatment. It enables people to wear their hair in a versatile style. So you can wear your hair straight, you can wear your hair in its natural state. This treatment is for naturals. All of the treatments I'm speaking about today is for naturals. If you're trying to transition your hair, you would have to wait at least 6 months before you could get either of these treatments. So this treatment has 3 main components. The natural treatment, where you would do this, is where you would have the treatment put into your hair, but you would wear your hair natural. So this is the first step of the treatment. You can literally just have the treatment put into your hair and then you can wear it in its natural texture. However, this product is heat activated, so you will have to apply heat to your hair even if you was going to wear it natural. So if you don't like putting heat on your hair, then this product isn't for you. So changes you will notice with this product is your hair will be elongated. You'll find that your hair appears longer because it loosens your curl pattern. Your hair will be softer to the touch, and you will notice a reduced amount of frizz in your hair. Then you have the versatile straightening, which is what you normally see in most of my videos and on my Instagram. If you haven't followed my Instagram, it's on the screen. Please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. So with the versatile straightening, you would pass the straighteners over your hair, as seen in my other videos. If you have not watched those videos, I highly suggest you go and watch them because they're more in depth than this one will be. Also, if you look on my Instagram on the SILKPRESS tab, then you'll have a bit clearer understanding of this treatment. This treatment is a nano keratin treatment. So this is where we get a bit technical. So this treatment is a nano keratin treatment. So now that sparks up, what is the difference between nano keratin and keratin? It's pretty similar. However, this one has more moisture and the other one I spoke about before has more protein. So although that it is different from traditional keratin treatments, it still has keratin in it. It comes under the umbrella of keratin treatments. There is a large umbrella of keratin treatments, loads of different types, but these are the 2 ones that I would use. Avalon, the company, wouldn't promote texture release as a keratin treatment. However, it is a heat activated smoothing system. As I said before, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I've got a whole video dedicated to texture release. But lastly, so you've got the 3 stages. I've spoken about the natural, I've spoken about the versatile straight. Now I'm going to speak about the straight. So lastly, you have the straight, and that's pretty self-explanatory. You would just wear your hair straight, you wouldn't wear it in its natural texture. Quick disclaimer, any of the treatments I'm speaking about today, if done properly, will not cause any heat damage to your hair. However, if you go to someone who doesn't know what they're doing and is inexperienced with this treatment, you could incur some heat damage. So don't go out there, go to someone else and be like, oh, I went and got this treatment and come and be keyboard warrior underneath this video. Don't do that, because I didn't tell you to go to anyone else. I didn't. I told you to do your research, go and find someone who is licensed and knows what they're doing. Everyone does what they need to do to their own discretion, okay? So make sure you're researching your stylist before you go ahead and sit in their chair, because these products do not lead to heat damage. However, you and people do. So if you go home after having this treatment, straighten your hair every day, then you'll get heat damage. If you go to someone who doesn't know what they're doing, then maybe you might get heat damage. But that's all I'm saying. I'm saying don't think, oh, these products, she said that, you know, I'm not gonna get heat damage when I get this treatment done, because I've had quite a few clients getting like these treatments done, and then they'll come back to me and be like, oh, but you know, you've been promoting this, but I've had a really bad experience with it. Well, you didn't get it done by me, so I can't vouch for other stylists, if you get what I mean. Now lastly, what is a silk press? I know you're expecting an elaborate answer to this question, but there is no elaborate answer. A silk press is literally the straightening of natural hair. And that's it. That's it. You may see these people doing fancy, you know, saran wrap method. You might see someone using a product that has silk on it. You know, like I use the Silk and Seal. Silk press is literally just a press. It's no different from anything. It just depends on the stylist. Some stylists are better at doing silk presses and some stylists aren't. Silk presses are pretty much my thing. I've done a silk press on every kind of hair type, so I know. I would suggest that you go to someone who specializes in silk presses or a salon that is known for silk presses. However, make sure that you get a treatment before you get a silk press, because your hair isn't protected by, like, say, an Formaldehyde treatment or a texture release. It's not. Your hair is not protected. So make sure when getting a silk press, you always compulsory make sure you get a treatment first. Anyway, let's wrap this sweet little video up. If you have any more questions for me, please comment it in the comment section below. Feel free to ask me any more questions. I'm here, guys. I'm on lockdown. I have nothing else better to do with my time than to chat to you guys. And I do quite like doing these little sit down videos, but I don't know if people want me to do more or not, or, you know. If you've got this far into the video, then please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the family, and I'll see you guys in my next one.